So we've been here for about 2 weeks. We've been climbing deep water solos and living out of the boats. Pretty nice lifestyle, you know. Wanted to do this for a while and to just live out in the ocean and climb these cliffs with no ropes or no bolts. Just climb. It's pure living, you know. Good, clean fun. No, we're all just having a good time. We're all just psyched to share climbing with each other, you know. I know for me it's kind of a rare thing to be out to be climbing with really super good climbers. You know, most of the time I'm climbing by myself or with people that are much lower level, and to be in a group where everybody's pushing each other is a really amazing experience, and I think it really helps, you know, the standard to rise. Yeah, I've definitely pushed myself on this trip. You know, I think especially with deep water soloing, it takes some pushing to be able to get past that initial barrier of fear, because you start climbing and you really want some good holds, but when the good holds run out and you're 50 feet off the ground, it takes some pushing to get past that point and really be able to go for it and fall if need be. I just think it's a great experience to be up there and just trying as hard as you can. Sometimes you'll be up there, you'll throw your foot up and you'll be horizontal, and you're facing a back slap, but you think you're going to be all right from 40 feet if you fall, and you just got to go for it. And I tried this route that Steve was trying first, and it felt way too hard for me. So I tried the direct version, and I found 2 small holds and a jug up above, and I figured, well, maybe I can just dyno to it and skip all those small holds, because I'm not too good on the small holds. I prefer the big holds. And so I did that, and I figured it out and tried it one time and came close and flew off of it and went back up there and did it. And that's a pretty good feeling, I think, when it's one thing to go do a deep water solo when there's chalk all up it and you know what to expect, but when you're doing something for the first time, there's so much more mystery involved, and you're going up there, you don't know if it's possible, you don't know if exactly how high you are either, and so no one has ever taken that fall before, and you're kind of definitely chartering new territory. And to go up there, especially when you have to do a dyno, it's kind of the most committing type of climbing, and when you commit, it's and especially when you commit and it works out, it's such a rewarding feeling. The only other time I've been deep water soloing, period, is in Mallorca last November with Clem Lascott. And he showed me one route in a cave that was supposedly about 8B, and yeah, so I did that. And
did this route out here feel a bit harder?
It did feel a bit hard. It definitely felt harder. Really, it's about trying your hardest, and maybe we say we want to get all big about it and say that we want to do the hardest route in the world, and we want to rate it 8B plus or 8C plus, but really whoever's climbing and trying their hardest, that's their own personal 8C plus or whatever. So that's what it's about, is trying your best. And that's what's so cool about climbing, is that it's open to everybody to have the same kind of experience of pushing themselves to their limit and discovering something new. Where Jack can come out here, he's never climbed before, but he's trying something that's much easier, but he can just try it, and it's the same feeling of fighting and thrashing yourself and trying your hardest, and for him that's the same experience as us. So it's leave it at that and just try your hardest and go out, and obviously we've discussed it quite a bit, and ratings have their place when you're trying to know what to get on and stuff, but when it comes down to it, it's about the climbing.